All right, well, let's bring the conversation back home, where the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, has described the cry of marginalization by the Southeast as controversial. Ganduje spoke in Abuja when the Senate President Godswill Akpabio led Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, who just defected to the ruling party, to the party's national secretariat. The chairman described Ubah's defection to the party as the biggest fish he has gotten. I quote, "This is the biggest fish I have gotten. Marginalization is controversial. Let's see what is happening in the Southeast. With the 5 states, 3 states are controlled by different political parties. We have PDP, Labour Party, APGA, and remaining 2, APC. We are now," and I end this quote, "we are now joined by Arise News analyst Dayo Sobowale to dissect APC National Chairman Ganduje's claim that Southeast's cry of marginalization controversial and how to ensure inclusion in the region. Good afternoon, Mr. Sobowale. Warm welcome to Newsday. I know you're great. It's always great to have you, and I know you're going to really enjoy dissecting this particular topic for us, but your initial reactions.
My initial reaction is that the good senator is trying to fulfill the social contract he has with his people. Get me? That he should look after their needs and not get them isolated. This is pragmatic politics. Before he defected, out of 5 states in the Southeast, 4 belong to different parties. So it's now 2 for APC. And in coming this way, he has shown collaboration with the center. See, you know, the Southeast has always had the problem of the IPOB, and isolation, and rebellion. What he has said is very, very interesting. But you see, he's a man of means. Otherwise, for some politicians, you know, it's like trying to join the ruling party in order to partake of the food on the table. But this is an oil magnate, a self-made man. And what he has said is what we should discuss. That is joining the party because of the president. Because the president created the enabling environment for Igbos to make wealth in Lagos when he was governor. And that already he saw that he has become president. He felt that he should not allow his people to be marginalized. Even the World Bank, we are listening to the World Bank now. The president of the World Bank, when he was talking about subsidies, said it is unpopular because it's mission critical for government to fulfill their contract to the people who put them in power. Quality of life, putting food on the table. What Ubah has done, it's, like I said, he's a very successful man. And this is his 2nd term in the Senate. He said he's responding to the needs of his constituency. To me, he's a pragmatic politician. Normally, people on the surface of it will condemn carpet crossing. But this is not like that. Even people he has gone to admit that they have caught a big fish. You get me? So he should be able to look after his. That's pragmatic politics. I endorse it. I don't know about you.
Thankfully, you're the one who's been interviewed.
Yeah.
But Mr. Sobowale, of course, he said he's a big fish and whatnot, and maybe that explains why Ganduje said that this will liberate the Southeast. But how realistic is that?
That's an exaggeration. All right.
There you go.
But what do you expect him to say? Ubah belongs to Young People's Party, and they have only 1 seat. Now they have 0 seat now. What can one man do amongst so many senators for his people? But now, he has the ears of the chairman of the Senate, the ears of the chairman of the party, and obviously, he knows the president very well. So, one way or the other, his people will benefit from his association and collaboration instead of the isolationist policy of the IPOB, and those who think that the IPOB can still preach secession and still be included in the Nigerian state. You can't eat your cake and have it. Ubah has shown that he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. has come as a collaborator, and once again, he has my endorsement.
Right. Now, one of the comments was that, in calling him a big fish, is that he, quote unquote, survived the wave of the Labour Party that swept across in the last election. Now, moves such as these, we've only just started 4 years, of course. And 4 years is a very long time, especially in politics. But what do you foresee happening? Do you foresee the Labour Party being able to sustain their momentum in the Southeast for the next 4 years, or give us some of your thoughts?
You see, I read the information that he survived the tsunami.
That's the word. That's the word. Wave is putting it mildly.
Which means, see, a tsunami is an unexpected occurrence. You get me? Once in a while, and you don't wish it to happen again, literally, because it causes havoc. Well, the antecedent to the election. The antecedent to the election. The Muslim ticket alienated a large portion of the nation. And that gave birth to the tsunami that Labour became. It is up to Labour to know how to sustain that momentum and make sure that the sole senator in that area does not defect like Fuayiwa is doing. But left to me, if the interest of the Igbos is what Fuayiwa has in mind, then it is good for the Nigerian nation. It's a well-to-do. I love politicians who have sports, football clubs. He has one too, Fuayi FC, like Uwayawu. I like Uwayawu. Those are people who have made it in society, who are pumping back, that's corporate social responsibility, into the society from which they have made their money. And if he decides, it's not a small boy, it's a consummate businessman and pragmatic politician, that now he does not want to exist in the cold, but he wants to bring some improved quality of life to his people by participating at the center. He has my go ahead.
Wow, so many endorsements and go-aheads from Mr. Sobowale. Well, we appreciate you, and I'm sure Ifeanyi appreciates your endorsement as well. Thank you for joining us on Newsday, Mr. Sobowale.